Hey, today we've got a chilling story about how money killed a person. Once upon a time, there lived a young man who had a strong love for money. While his classmates went to the cafeteria in college, he would reluctantly refrain from spending even the few rubles left from his scholarship. He would even pick up small coins from the floor right in front of everyone. One day, the young man was returning home late at night. He entered the building and stepped into the elevator. Just then, someone else entered as well, with a black briefcase, wearing a black suit, and having black metallic eyes and peculiar legs. The knees of those legs protruded backward like those of animals, not humans. When our young man, whose name happened to be Maxim, glanced lower, there was no doubt it was hooves. Before him stood the devil himself. The devil didn't enter the elevator with Maxim for no reason. He had a deal to offer, and it was extremely tempting for someone as money-hungry as Maxim. I will give you as much money as you desire, but in return, I'll take a seemingly insignificant payment, a scrap of your skin the size of a kopeck for every day you live in wealth. Maxim didn't hesitate for long. His greed overpowered him, leaving no room for doubt. The devil didn't deceive him. Day after day, Maxim lived his life to the fullest, squandering money like he had never imagined before. The wealth kept increasing, and he didn't hold back. He was surrounded by a crowd of sycophants, girlfriends, and friends. Earthly pleasures temporarily made him forget about his terrible deal. But over time, everything changed. Maxim's appearance began to transform. His body turned grotesque. His skin stretched and thinned, revealing every vein and muscle. Everything compressed and decayed under the pressure of the shrinking skin. At night, he suffered from excruciating pain, and he began to regret his deal, but it was too late. Even his most hypocritical former friends turned away from him. He was too repulsive even for their gaze. His face resembled a stripped, fleshy skull crammed into a narrow jar that barely held itself together, fingers like plastic-wrapped sausages. Maxim's time was running out. He lay on his bed, buried under sacks and piles of money that kept raining down on him from the ceiling. He, the horrific monster, forgotten by everyone, was tormented by unbearable agony in his final moments. A couple of days later, he burst like a repulsive inflatable balloon filled with meat, and his black, greed-filled blood flooded the walls. And the devil, at that very moment, held the elevator door open for a full figure, an attractive woman to enter.